Hello YouTube, Shintigercurl here, that dude in the straw hat. I didn't plan on doing this fucking video, but after what I just saw, it pissed me off, and I had to, and I couldn't do this alone. No. I had to bring in some help. Had to bring some help with this, and I know no one better of conveying hatred and malice than my boy Mr. Dante Nickens. The video game console junkies.
The government name. Thanks.
So,
Yeah, that was bad stuff, man.
yeah,
Bad stuff. I. Wow, wow,
it was
wow. They did that.
all
They
right,
they
all right,
did
all right.
that, man. So it
Now,
must have been something. It
let
must
me
have been something,
let,
man.
let
It
me
must
let
have
me
been
see. Let me
like,
tell you what the reason why I fucking hate this match. The reason is just because Brock lost. I can accept that Brock Lesnar will lose a match, but yeah,
oh hell yeah.
but here's the thing: it's two reasons why. First off, the match that preceded it. I don't know if you saw it.
No.
It was the Raw versus SmackDown Survivor Series style match,
Okay.
and the member, of course, for Team Raw was Kevin Owens, Chris Jericho, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Seth Rollins. And for SmackDown, it was AJ Styles, Dean Ambrose, Shane O'Mac, who else? Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Now, I gotta say, this match was probably one of the best Survivor Series style matches I've ever seen. And I'm saying this truthfully because it was just it was just as good as a uh, oh sorry, Mattis is trying to get on the show because he fucking hates Brock Lesnar and he is cheering the fact that he lost.
Oh, it's slap 'em in, man. I mean, my thing is this, it's not about who wins or loses. It's about the quality of the match. You know what I mean? And to recreate a taping of Thunder
Yeah,
is
but
terrible, dog.
yeah, but
To recreate a taping of Thunder is just
yeah.
really guys,
So
just really let him in, man. I say let him in so he can convey all of his. I mean, it's also a Goldberg, so yeah, I figured, man, when he
like
would
what I
just be
was
like,
saying earlier, like I said, the match
I
that
don't know.
preceded it was actually fucking awesome. I mean it.
Hmm.
I mean all the eliminations felt like they had weight. Like it was a good long time before anyone even jumped in, even were eliminated. Like 10, 15 minutes into the match, we didn't see having an elimination, and we had shit
Hmm.
going everywhere. Shane jumping off the turnbuckle to elbow drop
Yeah.
Braun Strowman through a fucking table. Braun gets eliminated by fucking James Ellsworth. Uh,
Dickhead.
the Shield temporarily reunited. I mean, all three members of the Shield. And
Yeah.
uh, what else? And we just had some amazing moments. That was a great match. So I'm like, okay, I like this. I love this match. And then we gonna end it with Brock versus Goldberg. And they were hyping this up like, oh, this is fantasy warfare made reality. Blah blah. This it's gonna be a fucking slop knocker. Gonna be a Pier 6 brawl and all this other shit. So, in case you didn't see it, I'm gonna tell you exactly how this went down. Move.
It was really
It
a
was
three-step
it was move.
process.
I'm gonna tell you move for move. Brock goes
Yeah.
for his tackle. Goldberg completely no sells it. Like he's
Or
just like, what
yeah,
the fuck
that was
was
that
that?
was kind of
And he
terrible.
just knocks Brock down with a simple punch. I'm like, okay, so this is gonna be a really good match. Okay, then Brock gets to his feet, spear. Then
Yep.
Brock gets to his feet again, another spear. Then Goldberg picks him up, does some MMA esque stuff,
Stuff.
like a few punches, a few knees. Then jackhammer, 1, 2, 3, match over with. And I'm like, what the flying fuck? I mean, you were building this up to be like the be all end all dream match of dream matches, and it ends as a fucking squash match.
I don't know. I was expecting to hear somebody say, "Welcome to WCW Thunder." I was like, "Oh, it's
Yeah,
back! Yay!
I mean, what the fuck did? Yeah,
It's back! I can't wait! Welcome to WCW." Oh, I love. I used to
but
love that show. Thunder was great. Thunder
no,
was amazing.
I mean, what did Brock Lesnar just all of a
Uh,
sudden join Ravens flock or something? Because he got treated like fucking Reese. Shout out to Reese from Ravens flock, and uh,
Fuck everything
yeah,
about that guy.
you can't forget Reese. But seriously, I mean,
I try to
this
every
not
day.
only makes Brock look bad, but it also makes the entire roster look bad by extension. Because remember, the whole mystique of Brock Lesnar is that no one can fuck with him. Like, the whole roster does not want to fuck with this guy. They tried when him and Taker were destroying each other, and the whole roster could not keep him
Yeah, but
down.
yeah, but yeah, but when Goldberg resigns with people, the first rule is, he doesn't want to get treated like a weaker dude or blah 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 blah. It's always some
Yeah.
bullshit with him, and I think that was kind of what it was. And now it's like what 1-1, and now they're
No,
gonna
it's two.
do
It's
it. Now
two
they have to do like a
zero.
tie.
Two zip.
Oh yeah, then that's just like a regular Goldberg
Pretty much, yeah.
signing. Then okay,
Pretty much, yeah, yeah,
I'm not going to lose to nobody. If I come back, you're not going to
yeah.
make me
Because
lose. So
remember the last time he was here, he insisted on having his streak.
right, he doesn't. You know how he is, and because he the way he got treated in WCW, he doesn't want to get treated like that, and he doesn't want to get treated like Sting. So I mean, let's get real here. Sting got kind of got screwed on his match too, and I was kind of
Yeah,
mad about that. But this here, I can say I don't understand how you didn't see this coming because it's Goldberg, man, classic Goldberg signing. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna win, and I'm not gonna let this kid beat me on this BS like Undertaker. And it's like, well, I don't see him. I don't see him being there past that particular
I, I,
match. I'm pretty sure he's gonna fade away. Goldberg's gonna fade away and go back to wherever he's
yeah,
at and get
he's
his
gonna fade
check and be
away, go
gone.
back to
Like,
the Velocity Network to run some show about
mm-hmm.
cars and shit.
Like or like
Or,
fly fishing.
I don't know what
I
the
don't
fuck he
know,
does anymore. So
but I do see that he.
I mean,
I don't see how people can get either mad or happy because it's a Goldberg signing. So you already knew two things from the get go. One, he's there for the money. Two, he's not going to lose because he's like, yo, if I'm going there, you're not going to treat me like some mark. So
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, you know,
I saw it
and
coming. I even called it. I said they're not going to let him. He's not going to lose. Like Goldberg is not. He if once he signed on officially, I was like, yeah, he's not losing. That's a wrap. He's not. He's not going to sign to lose.
no,
He's just not
I
going
can,
to do it.
I mean,
It doesn't work like that,
I
dog.
can
Like
understand that
Goldberg don't
shit.
work
I
like
can
that.
understand him not wanting to lose, but
Mm-hmm.
this match, I could accept that Brock would lose if there was an actual fucking match, like if these two just were haul out beating the shit out of each other legitly, like they were legit trying to kill each other, and after the end of a 30-minute battle royal of blood, piss, and vomit, Goldberg somehow is able to win.
It
But
don't
I
work
didn't
like that.
expect.
Goldberg is Goldberg does not work like that. I don't know what you smoking, but have you ever seen a
Yes, I
Goldberg
have. Yes,
match?
I have.
Like you never see any of those things like you asked for. You clearly asked for a chicken sandwich when you got a
Yeah,
hamburger
man. This is
instead, dog. You
man.
just
This ain't
it's just
Alex.
a
This ain't Alex, right?
mm-mm,
I mean, this ain't Alex, right? This
man.
ain't
Hey,
Disco
look,
Inferno.
it was a Goldberg match. Live it, just accept it. It was a Goldberg match, and you knew as soon as you saw his ass pop up and you saw him run around the ring, you knew what kind of deal he made because he always makes these kind of deals. He always makes these ridiculous ass like I'm gonna I want to take on your baddest dude and I want to win and I want to leave.
Yep.
He doesn't want to get treated like he used to be treated. So I'm thinking that there's a lot of it's a lot of classic Goldberg sign-in shenanigans where he literally was like, "Yup, if I'm coming back, I'm not gonna be
Yep.
treated like this. So I'm gonna find your baddest dude and let me kick his ass, and I'm in."
And unfortunately, that baddest dude happens to be the baddest motherfucker in the company has had for
Hmm.
the last 2 years. That's biggest attraction because love him or hate him, and I know Mattis hates the shit out of Goldberg. He is an attraction. He is the whenever Brock Lesnar said whenever they say Brock Lesnar's going to be here or he's going to have a match, it's going to put butts in seats because people want to see Brock Lesnar do what Brock Lesnar does best, and that's beat the ever loving piss out of people for 10 to 15 minutes at minimum.
Yes, yeah, and personally, I don't see the
I
appeal.
know
I really
it's
don't.
okay.
But I said that's me, so it's like, man, that's
Yeah,
me. I don't know. All I know is, there's a Goldberg signing, and this is part of the sign-on process, and it's annoying, and it's really fucking stupid, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate
yeah,
it. I hate
and
it. I hate it. Merely for the fact that he asked for this and he got it, and that type of a match where people are now going to be like crazy angry. He's not going to care. He's going to be like, I'm not going to be here long anyway. So if y'all mad, y'all mad. My check
yeah,
cleared. I don't give a shit. See y'all.
but
And
but
I'm telling you, man, it's Goldberg match. Suck it up. Just
I'm gonna
say it
need
to
to
yourself. Say it. Say it.
I'm gonna
You
need
say it.
give me a couple
Say
of
it.
hours. Give me a couple of
Say it.
hours. I
Say it.
gotta marinate.
Say it.
I
If you say it
I gotta
now, you'll be
marinate.
all
I
right.
gotta
Like,
marinate, man. I gotta marinate. Let me. I
say
gotta
it
play
now.
some. I
Just
gotta
say,
play some.
and you'll be okay. You'll be like, hey, that was it was
I
just a
got.
Goldberg match.
I
We
gotta
saw this
play some
coming.
Harambe versus Capcom.
No,
I gotta get.
no,
I gotta ventilate.
no,
Ventilate.
no, no,
I can't do that,
no.
nigga. Can't do that right now.
Just,
No,
just say it.
you can't make me.
Just say it. Look, it was a Goldberg match. I saw this coming. I knew this is what he asked for. He's just a stubborn ass douchebag. He's a stubborn douchebag, and he was like, "Let me take on your best guy and let me win, and then I'm gonna leave, and
No.
then
But I don't. I
I'm
can't just
happy."
win. I have to completely destroy him in a squash match. Like what kind of squash match? Like the WCW Thunder taping squash match.
Literally, that's what it was. I mean, he did it twice, did that, and then people were like, "Oh my God, Goldberg's the best," and it's like, "Okay, whatever." Guys like us are like, yeah, we've actually
Yeah.
seen the shit before. This is classic Goldberg. This is classic little stupid. Oh, look at me. And I mean, he did Hulk Hogan the same way. So think about that for a minute. He did Hogan the same way. Like they let him just do whatever. They let him just get that kind of a match because reasons. And I think it's
Yeah.
absolute bullshit. But to the folks that got this match and pay for this, I
Yeah.
feel bad for them because it's like they were looking forward to this match, and then this shit was like two
Yeah.
minutes. Come on, son, like 2 minutes?
Especially
Like,
after
it's
the match
crazy.
that before it was the best match of the fucking night and one of the best matches of the year. To
Or me.
end your one of your big four pay-per-views with this shit is
Yeah,
it's a fucking travesty. It is a travesty on a lot of levels. Not just because the fact that I mean that Brock Lesnar lost. I'm not. That's the least I'm sore about. I just hate the way that he lost to somebody who hadn't stepped foot in the fucking ring for like what 13, 14 years. So that makes Brock look bad. That makes Heyman look bad. That makes Taker look bad because Taker fought the guy three times in the like over this year, and he barely was able to get one win off the guy, but he had to low blow him all the way to hell to be able to get a win off Brock Lesnar. This makes John Cena look bad because Cena didn't get a win over him. He got his ass beat at SummerSlam 2 years ago. He ain't lived that shit down. And pretty much every secret person who has fought Brock up until this point, Goldberg just made him look bad. He made the whole fucking roster look bad, and I don't know how they gonna recover from that shit. But because it's like you said,
say it, man. Just say it.
Brock Goldberg, he had his one match, he had everything his way, and he gonna break out. He apparently does not give a fuck
Yeah,
about the long-standing ramifications of what he
you know how he
does.
is. He's
Yeah.
not gonna be there,
Yeah,
so he
he's
doesn't
not
give a
going to be
shit.
there. He doesn't care about long-term booking or long-term storylines. He got paid. He got his match. He won. He got to look good in front of his skinny ass son, and he broke out. Yep, he came in. He came in, fucked the WWE over, and he left. Like Goldberg. What about us? What about you? I got my nut. I mean, here's some bus money. Here's some bus fare. Go catch a cab or something. I'm done. I'm gonna go back home to my wife and my muscle cars and shit.
Man, Man, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like I said, it is what it is. Just suck it up, dude. It's a Goldberg match.
Pro-
It's what he signed on for. It's what he asked for well ahead of time, and it's what they gave him. And they let him do it the way he wanted to do it, so that way he doesn't get mad or he wants to. You know how he is, man. Just you just know how it is. Just suck it up.
I
Shit,
may suck it
suck
up.
it up.
May suck it up tomorrow night when on Raw, but tonight,
Soon as you saw him pop up and it was like he's back, I was like, oh, they gonna make him just take on the biggest dude. He gonna knock him out real quick. He gonna be out. So he's gonna be a new fly by night that just pops in and does this and leaves. Do I blame him? No, I don't blame him because the way Sting got treated, I wouldn't want to
yeah.
be treated like Sting
But here's the
either.
thing.
Seriously.
I actually thought about the night before, last night on Takeover Toronto, and the main event
Hmm.
with Samoa Joe versus Shinsuke Nakamura, and Shinsuke
Hmm.
lost, but I'm not
Oh
mad
yeah.
about it because it actually they actually had a pretty damn good match, probably the best match those two have had on NXT. They pretty much beat the piss out of
Hmm.
each other, and I buy it because at that point Joe has been portrayed as this unstable, unhinged monster who's been beating everyone's asses randomly in NXT. He's like, Regal, give me
Hmm.
Nakamura or give me my title, or I'm gonna still start killing motherfuckers, and that's what he did. So
Hmm.
I am not no I am not in the least mad that Shinsuke streak ended via Samoa Joe because I bought Samoa Joe as a legitimate threat.
There's difference though. No, no, no. There's a big difference in this. There's a
Mm-hmm.
big difference in all that. The point is, let's go back to what I just said, man. Say it to
It's a
yourself.
Goldberg match.
He didn't sign on. He didn't sign on asking for that. Specifically. Those two guys are both team players. They both don't care whether they win or lose most of the time, as long as they get their crowd. You know what I mean? They crowd hype for them. They good. Goldberg just literally was like, I'm not signing in unless you tell me, unless you make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed doing what I want to do. And that's the way he was then. It's the way the fuck he is now. He doesn't want to get treated like he used to in WCW. Once again, I don't fucking blame him. But he said clearly, yo, I'm not gonna get treated like that. So, yo, who am I beating?
Rock.
Period. He didn't say, oh, we're you know how he is. They probably wasn't like, we're gonna sign you to a great match, and he's like, all right, cool, that'd be awesome. Yeah, yeah, me and Brock, we could do that. No, it was, all right, who am I beating? Because if I'm not beating nobody, I'm not signing shit.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. If he not beating nobody, he not signing. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. And all these folks who thought it was going to be all this, I'm too old for that, man. I've already seen, I've seen the whole Goldberg foolishness, and I've seen literally, the people that got screwed over by the you're fighting Goldberg clause, and you already knew you wasn't getting nothing out of it because he's going to do you out in 2 minutes and call it a day.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did here, and he done it twice. So now, I mean, is it believable?
Not.
Sorta, sorta, but I don't see him winning like that. I don't see him winning on that level of 2 minutes. Nah, Brock Lesnar's a younger gentleman. He's younger. He's stronger.
Yeah.
Goldberg's an old dude now. You know what I mean? He's got old man stats now. But that type of match, man, that shit was like thunder. I was like, wow, they allowed that shit to go down. They really
On a
allowed that
big
shit
on
to
a
go
big
down.
on a big
And
four pay per
nobody's
view, and it
as the main
ended
event.
the pay per view early. Yeah, it was
Really?
supposed
Is
Survivor
it
Series was
early?
supposed to be 4 hours.
I don't remember when it was. Was it
I
4 hours
don't, I
leisure?
don't, I don't can't remember, but it was
No,
four
I don't
hours
think it was.
tonight. So it ended
Oh,
30
okay,
minutes
okay.
early, and they just started playing WWE storytellers or some new.
Something must have happened. If it did half an hour
I
early, something
don't
must have
know.
happened.
They better come up with they better have some good excuses because the only thing I know outside that had happened before this match was that Goldberg tweaked his shoulder beating up one of the rent a cops.
Because we all
Yeah,
know he
he
loves
loves
running cops.
he loves
Anyways,
rent a
he
cops,
loves
but
them.
yeah. But we're gonna I'm not gonna I'm gonna try to keep this keep I don't want to keep you up, but
Man. You go, who's next? You next. Ah, you got
Yep.
screwed.
Who's gonna get screwed?
You
You're
got
gonna get
screwed.
screwed. Yep.
You're screwed.
But yeah.
Remember, guys, Goldberg didn't screw you. You screwed
Yep.
you. By buying that network and thinking you were gonna get a good match, you
Yep.
were wrong.
So in other words, we should
Oh
put a quarter up
gosh.
our asses because we played ourselves.
All I'm saying is the only thing that was missing from that match was Tony Schiavone saying, "Welcome to WCW Nitro." Oh god, he speared him twice and jackhammered him. I was like, wow, this is, dude, just suck it up, man. That's
All
the
right.
Goldberg way. It's the Goldberg way, sir. You just gotta just look, man. I wish they would have did something like that for Sting, but they didn't, and I'm kind of mad about
Yep.
that. So, you know,
But yeah.
they should have did that for Sting, man. But no, what they do, they screw over Sting, but they let him just run over and jackhammer this guy twice and
Yeah,
just
the
call
guy,
it a
the guy
day.
who
Okay,
just
whatever.
who beat
All
the
right.
shit out of the Undertaker, and John Cena, and Randy Orton and Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah, got beat by a guy who is 50 years old and hasn't stepped foot in the ring in over a decade. I've literally taken shits. I've
But those
literally
know
taken shits.
somebody twice and
I've
jackhammer him.
literally taken
Yay.
shits that were longer than this match. Thank God I didn't shit. I would preferably prefer to take a shit before watching this match, but yeah, that's my shooting the shit with my boy Dante Nickens. Thanks a lot, man. I know you sound tired and you probably got shit to do in the
Yeah.
morning. So thanks for indulging me in my black rage at this shit.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I could be angrier, but I can't. I saw this
Yeah.
coming, man. I'm sorry. I already saw this was a thing, man. This is bad. This is super duper
So
bad. It's
and
so
you know
bad,
what?
son.
And you
It's
know what?
so
Just to be
bad.
fair, I'm gonna do another video with Mattis just to get his point of view. But I know he's
Yeah.
happy in his head place because Brock Lesnar lost and he fucking hates Brock Lesnar like with a all-consuming passion and that burns with the heat of a thousand stars. So after this, I'm gonna jump him. I'm gonna do another video and
It's gonna be great.
get prepared for him for his.
Yeah, I wish I could be. I wish I could be more appalled, but as soon as I saw Goldberg's ass turn back up and stuff, I'm like, nope, no, don't do it. Don't get happy. Please don't get happy. That dude is there only to win and then leave because if Goldberg's not winning, he not signing, and that's all it comes down to, man. If he's not if he's not winning, just uh, you
Yep.
guys learn the business. Learn the business. Poor Brock Lesnar. He just got. That's gonna be the worst thing ever. I mean, that's like Ultimate Warrior. If like he was still
That'd be like
alive, you'd be like, okay, he's gonna splash you, Gorilla Press, game
this is
over.
like Ultimate Warrior no selling the pedigree at WrestleMania. Pretty much.
Yeah,
That is the perfect
yeah,
analogy for
literally,
this. Thank you.
it's literally like that, and it's so sad. It's
So
so sad. But you know what? It's not gonna last long, so it's only gonna be for what? Maybe like one more match, and then that's it. You won't have to hear about him no more.
yep.
They'll be gone. Goldberg will be gone. He's gonna walk off like Bruce Banner in the fucking Hulk videos. You know what I mean? The Hulk
Except he'll
shows.
be
He's
dragging along a sack full of money. Yep.
pretty much. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yep.
You're absolutely right. He's gonna be dragging a fucking sack of big ass money, and no one else believes this shit. Like everyone else is just like, WTF, whatever, whatever, whatever. I'm like, as soon as I saw him, I knew he signed to win only. He will not fucking lose. He will win. He will win. He will
Alrighty.
win. And yeah.
So yeah, and I think that'll do it for this session of shooting the shit. Thank you once again to my guest Dante Nickens from the for
Yay!
putting up with this shit. So already, if you like what you see, you already know what to do. Link, comment, subscribe below. Got any questions, comments, or just want to
Yeah.
talk about this thing that happened? Leave it below in the comments, or catch me on Twitter, Captain Luffy on Twitter, and Shintigercurl on Tumblr if you got Tumblr. I'm not on there much, so don't expect much on Tumblr.
Don't you lie. You're
Yep.
on there for a reason.
And if you want, also you can also catch me at the Absolution Network. Sure enough. So
Oh snap!
till next time, Shintigercurl saying goodnight. And what the fuck,
Stay angry.
WWE?
Stay
Stay
angry.
angry.
Stay angry, son.